Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Prison Break. This is the 18th episode of the 4th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, this is available for in the link in the description below. Just click it, put the password in, and enjoy. Now, speaking about links in the description, it is time to open our most liked and disliked characters of season 4. Yes, it takes 30 seconds. Your results and mine will be shown in the final episode. Can't wait to see who you guys pick, as well, especially new characters being introduced, especially Lincoln and Michael's mum, where we ended 2 episodes ago with a cliffhanger that she was alive, and obviously Lincoln didn't know she was on the other end of the phone, but he said he was going to hunt her down, or him, he didn't know who he's actually speaking to retrieve Scylla. And then obviously last episode we ended with another cliffhanger resulting around his mum, and basically she gave the green light to take Lincoln out. Yes, he was a sniper on him, he was right in the bullseye, and she gave the, she gave the go ahead. So it's really interesting. Obviously I'm not expecting Lincoln to get shot, killed. I mean, maybe shot, that would be really interesting. Last episode he learned that his mum was alive, and he went and had a conversation with her, and basically she was saying that obviously General Krantz, he's not good for the company, do you know what I mean? He wants to take Scylla and use it for basically bad things. And she used the analogy that, imagine the company was being run by a motherly figure. She was trying to say that it was like a warming, homey feel, and make him think, oh yeah, that's a great idea. But he turned around and he was like, well, I've not had a mum for all this time, do you know what I mean? Is that supposed to make me feel good? Which is interesting. She did tell him to stay away, and obviously Lincoln's gone back to his apartment. He's been speaking to Mahones and Don and Teabag, and basically he said, look mate, she give us 2 days. She said that she was going to eliminate Krantz, and then basically all of us can have what we want, and that's our lives back together. Now Mahones is like, look, I don't really believe her, do you know what I mean? Like, it's your mum, maybe she's playing you as well, do you know what I mean? She's been a ghost for all of this time. She's tried to take Krantz out last episode. Do you really think that we should be putting our trust into her? And that's where Lincoln did put his trust into her. He said, I need to talk to her again. Mahones was like, look mate, she told you to stay away. I'm thinking this is actually a bad idea, going to obviously speak to her. And Lincoln didn't listen. He's turned up, and that's why obviously the sniper's been pointed on him, because he's getting too close, which is obviously going to affect her plan, what she wants to use with Scylla, and she might have to eliminate him. So very interesting stuff, mainly involved around Lincoln last episode. I'm excited to see what today has to offer for us. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode. Look here, you know what I mean? Dip behind the tree. Oh, Don's looking around. He's actually got his team there.
Stevenson rooftop, 12 o'clock.
Must be scary being the cat and mouse, do you know what I mean? Because any moment you could get killed. Waiting for him. Knew it.
Where's Christina?
Hey, see what I mean? I finally, like, public have been actually saying stuff.
Got his phone. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, he might not actually know the location where she is. I'm actually really happy that the public got scared.
Were you guys in college together too?
No. God, good for her.
Oh, right, she got a family.
Nice family photos. Sun, cheesy matching outfits. We could have that if we wanted.
She's thinking, death or not, mate. You're full of chaos, you, man. Look, trouble follows you everywhere. He's gonna have a good cry or something. Do you reckon it's some sort of pregnancy test? No way, mate. Imagine she's pregnant. That'll be really interesting, that. But I mean, the only time, well, I was gonna say the only time that they could have basically conceived would have been when he was in that play the boathouse, when she was staying in that boat herself. And how long difference is it from that period to this? Because that's when her and Michael united together again, wasn't it? So I don't really know the difference in the time frame, but I'm expecting it would be quite a bit, to be honest. You know what I mean? We've had Bellic get killed, try to chase down the Scylla cards, Don go after them, they've gone to Miami now, do you know what I mean? They've all gone on the run. It probably has been a few months, so yeah, she probably can be pregnant. If it was a short time period, I think it wouldn't show, but mate, that's a good little twist as well. We're full of him in the last few episodes.
Scylla is in Miami. Our people are combing the city as we speak. Already found several phone calls between you and an unknown party. Who has Scylla? This can be as painless as you want it to be. Who has Scylla?
You have gone around the bend on this.
What's interesting is everybody that's kind of been a key holder, they're all kind of going against him. Look at the guy last episode. Look at Christina.
Like your tattoo.
Lincoln, I don't like having to initiate these calls. Who has Scylla?
We don't know.
but we tangled with the sniper. He's dead.
The point of this action is not to kill as many of them as you can.
Isn't it?
We'll get Scylla.
I want answers today.
Aren't you leaving something out? Something a tad critical? Like
In
it's
it.
your mom who has Scylla?
France didn't put you here. I'd kill you.
We're here to get Scylla. We need Scylla. And the way to do that is to stick to the plan.
I mean, T-Bag didn't say anything bad there, did they? It was actually a general good question.
I'll do a search on Rockwell and we'll figure it out.
Assuming Lincoln hasn't already. Well, if I'm MS, who's VS?
Imagine that's his real dad.
Lincoln got away.
Have you ever seen a picture of a supernova? They're very rare. They only occur about once every 50 years. We're a day away from a kind of supernova. A moment so powerful it'll eclipse everything.
We failed to take out Lincoln. I'm interested to know who VS is now. Who's this guy?
Okay, we need you to trace who called the sniper cell and tell us where he is in Miami.
These things are for tomorrow. I want Scylla today!
It's Michael. He's in Miami. Wants to meet.
When?
Never. I warned him not to come.
Oh, but he knows. How's he found the location? Has he told him?
So you're working with him now? You work for the company?
Sure, fine. Your mother. She has Scylla.
I need to talk to my brother.
He's not coming. Because your mother tried to kill him. And if you stay here with some half-baked plan, she's gonna try and kill you. Now, do you know anything? Do you have anything?
The only thing I can tell you is that we're gonna burn the company down to the ground, and that's with or without you, Alex.
Everybody keeps saying that you're working for the general, you're working for the company, but Alex just seems to be going with the flow right now to try and save everyone.
The fact that she thrived within the company at the expense of everyone else makes me want to take them down even more.
We didn't even see the result of that pregnancy test, did we?
The SIM card information the company gave us said this guy should be a couple of blocks over.
Have you seen how crap that GPS is compared to what we have now?
Whose seal is that?
India. This is the embassy.
We need to get in there.
Okay, if she's going in, she's gonna come back out. And when she does, we'll take our shot.
One thing I learned at Fox River, just because something goes in, don't mean it always come back out.
We need to create a distraction.
Come on, Donna, I don't know about that.
You'll be fine. Just figure it out.
I'd like a meeting with your president, sir.
President doesn't live in America, sir. She lives in Kashmir.
She? Oh, well, that explains a lot. Elephants. You know they have the largest brain in the whole animal kingdom? Do you know that? Folks have a history of mistreating these mighty creatures, and up to now, no one's been lifting a finger. Up till now.
Off those now. This is Station 4. I have a Cord 11.
America's on the other end of that sidewalk. You're on international soil. For your sake, I hope you brought the keys for that. I'm gonna text Bagwell and let him know we're in.
After 9/11, DHS implemented some new protocol regarding...
Just hurry up.
Alright, I'm good now. See ya.
Sorry to inconvenience you guys.
He just gets his key out.
Just that's a little misunderstanding.
Take it down. Visit your buddies at the zoo.
That was pretty funny, that, actually. Now, obviously, he's undone his key. They should have technically let him walk. Like, where are they taking him? Surely he's not going to get beaten up and, I don't know, bodied down. He's not really done anything that much yet. He'd done a little protest, but then he decided, you know what, I'm good to go. Now, they've gone in there. You know, another confrontation's going to happen, obviously, between the mum. I do think that Lincoln has a different kind of approach slash feeling about the situation to what Mahomes and Don has to it. Do you know what I mean? And do you remember when Don asked Mahomes last episode that if she gets in your size and she's got Scylla, what you doing? And he said, I'm taking the shot. Do you know what I mean? I feel like maybe in today's episode, we're going to get to a situation where he's going to be put in that position. And I don't know how he's actually going to react, because everybody keeps saying, you're working for the company, Alex, you're doing this, you're doing that. But at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's just here to get his freedom and save his family. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen the Taj Mahal?
Oh, do you remember that first season? The Pope?
Namaskar, Kamatkin.
It's very sweet, Christina. I'm fine, thank you. Please.
This is an overview of the solar cell prototype, a desalination technique that can yield potable water within seconds. Bioengineered crops that will subsist in the harshest of climates. Revolutionary vaccines. The profit margin would be split 50-50. Your country would handle the manufacturing and distribution. I would act as your silent partner.
Mate, what she just said then, actually, she didn't sound like she was doing it badly. He said about crops, water, and something else.
All you have to do is show up at the Progressive Energies conference tomorrow and present this technology as your own.
So I'm the one who looks like the fool if this venture fails.
You will be a visionary. Technology that I am offering you will catapult your country 50 years ahead of its time. I came to you first out of respect to your father. What do you think your father would have done with this offer?
This is 48 Rockwell.
We need B23. Fernando was a great influence on you, huh?
Vice versa.
Remember old cars? You could do that, couldn't you? You could go down and kind of pull the handle up or turn the window thing because it was a winder.
Car keys. And we have a gun.
VNS or someone's initials. 16:30 is 4:30 p.m. military time. What if our guy wasn't flying out?
Right, that's that guy.
VS was flying in.
I found one of our guys.
Good. They'll take us to Christina. Where are you?
Second floor near the atrium.
Don't move! 23, I have Lincoln Burrows and 2 male suspects in custody.
Well, to be fair, yeah, his face probably would have been plastered around. You know, she's gone into this facility, hasn't she, to cut this deal worth, oh, mate, worth an extortionate amount of money. You know, she's going to have faces of probably Michael and him around the building. And I always say it as well, do you know, when he got out of prison and he was around and he was running, I was like, why is everybody not wearing hats? You know what I mean? You see the facial recognition system that they've been using here. Scylla used it as well. Gretchen was using it to try and find that guy. You know, everybody's face is always covered. And if people are looking for you, if you've not got it, you know, under a hat or behind some glasses, then you are going to show, aren't you? And the fact is, he's probably come in and it's highlighted and flagged up, and that guy baited them in. It was actually decent from it. Now, obviously, like I've been saying, you know, I never really know who's the bad person and what people want to do with the things. But like this proposal here that she sat down and she's speaking to these guys in, it didn't sound actually too bad, if I'm being honest. She was basically saying that using this technology, they'd be able to provide instant water. Not really too sure how she was kind of like how you do it, but she was also saying that you'd be able to use crops under extreme weather conditions or circumstances that you can't do now. Basically provide food. Sounded to me anyway like she was trying to like provide food and water and shelter to like countries that don't really have it, and it's going to be kind of instant, and climates can change and you could do it in scenarios that you can't do right now. And to me that all sounds beneficial, you know what I mean? But like ever since she's been introduced, she looks kind of negative, so I still don't really know.
Lincoln's in the building.
I need to close this deal, preferably without looking like an amateur. Handle it.
318. Understood. Move an inch. And I won't hesitate to kill any of you.
You honor your side of the agreement, and I will do the unveiling at the conference tomorrow.
I mean, again, that's rookie moves, that, isn't it?
Another way out of here?
This is an embassy. Christina can't risk an incident just like we couldn't. Nobody's gonna kill us.
Lincoln's gonna go and obviously find that little, you know, note in her.
Who are you gentlemen with? Christina. She dropped this.
Private caller.
Hello?
Michael?
Was the note? The note actually wasn't. The note wasn't actually meant for him, was it?
There's nothing to say.
Well, it's confirmed Michael's. Yeah, it's confirmed that she's a lie to Michael, though. Do you know what I mean? He might have had suspicions up to now.
I get the ass kicking of a lifetime, and you come back empty-handed.
We got this.
No.
No? That's what you got?
If this guy's important to Christina, he's important to us.
Hey, let's call the company and get a read on it.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll be right out. I noticed you have a sign up there that says I can learn to fly here. Do you have a brochure I could take a look at?
Let me call you back.
Here you go.
Okay. Learn how to fly. It's perfect.
Let's go.
Jack and like they tracked his car, or they just come in there.
Vincent Sandinsky's on a plane right now. He's heading into Everglade Memorial Airport. We got 15 minutes to get to Fort Lauderdale.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Funny you should ask. I need you to call up to the tower with a message for N727MG. Tell them he needs to land at the north end of the tarmac and follow emergency protocol.
But have the passengers evac as soon as they hit the ground.
Roger that.
I call down to security. Tell them Dr. Sarah Tancredi needs to be let on the tarmac.
Security, this is operations.
He's fought fast on his feet there, Michael, though. Do you know what I mean? That is actually really quick, so he's getting somebody to the plane ASAP.
Okay.
Something's going on here.
Dr. Tancredi, sir, I need you to come with me.
What? Backseat. Get in! Please, don't hurt me. I won't.
We're stopping these from. Yeah.
Do you know who Christina Schofield is? Who? No. Oh my God. Oh my God, what's going on here? Get out of the car! Do what they want before they kill us, please. Out. Get down! Now!
It's got a pretty... Oh, mate, right in the temple. Got a pretty good shot, Mahomes, hasn't it? Look at him.
Hey, get out. Let's go here. Move it.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me? I warned you not to come, Michael.
It's a tough one between them two. Do you know what I mean? Like I said the last episode, they both got their own reasonings for what they're doing. Can't really blame them. Has he found out his mum's still alive, but it's the first time he's seen her in ages?
What? Got some information for Lincoln Michael's mother. She's got Scylla. Here, in Miami.
We're going to Miami.
Mate, I said that. I hope T-Bag actually gets something out of it at the end, man.
I have no idea.
You ever heard of the company?
No.
The company.
Never heard of the company? Ever heard of Scylla?
I'm a professor at Dartmouth. I got a call from the organizing committee of the Progressive Energies conference that's here tomorrow. They said they would fly me out and put me up in a hotel if I gave a short presentation.
Sounds plausible.
Jacket.
Michael took it.
Why are you lying to me?
Yeah, Michael, he said he doesn't know your mom, but there's got to be 20 emails back and forth between them. They don't just know each other, they're working together.
Question is on what?
They'll just run a background check on him, won't they?
About the last number down there.
There's a lot of calls from that number. I'll be right back.
Oh, here we go. Does that mean? I don't even know, actually. Close. Positive. She's pregnant. I reckon that's the first time she's looked at it all day. She's been in total chaos.
Yes.
How badly do you want him, Mom?
Listen to me.
That's not an answer. I'll be in touch.
Listen, there are still some things we need to figure out, but as soon as we do, we'll let you go.
Mate, they're all too good at fucking bullshitting, aren't they? Literally, they must be on a training course. They must go in there and honestly have to defend and fight for their lives in terms of BSing all of the time, you know. The first one, again, I always go to the killing him one. I thought that was decent. They obviously left him in that hole, didn't they, to die. You know, I wouldn't have got him out as well if I was them, to be honest. I wouldn't. But then, again, the one we seen was so convincing, in my personal opinion, with Bagwell, where he was saying he was a man of God and he was crying. He had the Bible and he was just reciting, you know, bits from it. He had the cross. He had the, you know, the clipboard or whatever, the sign-up sheets. His wallet had, like, praise the Lord. Not full on committed towards it. Do you know what I mean? And now going forward, I just don't believe anything on any of them. Like every time they say I don't know this, I don't know that, I'm not involved, what are you talking about, I'm this, I'm that, whatever's me, I don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been, it's like fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not falling for it again. To be honest, I'd rather think that you work for the company and you're not, then think you don't and you do, because that's where I fell into the trap. You know what I mean? And you can tell by his face, look at him there, he's loving it. And I personally think that if they ran a background check on his name, okay, if you look at the stuff that he's got around him, the files, the, you know, the diary, whatever, it's like, it's convincing. Like I said, the person that knocked on the door talking about God. But if you run his background through the company, maybe they'll say who it is, you know, contacts, associates and stuff like that, and they can see that he's not actually who he says he is. Now, his explanation on why he was on a private jet was plausible. He was like, look, mate, you know, I'm a teacher at Dartmouth. I mean, first of all, would they be able to run that background check and check it? I think that's something that you could probably easily do. I bet you could go on, I don't know, Dartmouth, Harvard, you know what I mean, Oxford, whatever you want to call it, the websites or whatever's, and look at professors on there. I bet they probably have something like that saying this guy does this guy does this woman works here, she's a biologist, she's a physicist, you know what I mean? Like, and you'll be able to see if that stacks up. And then he was saying that he was flown out to do a speech at a conference, and it kind of made me think maybe that he's actually telling the truth, because when his mum was talking to this guy saying that she wants him to get on stage and say he's got this new like leading technology or whatnot, he was saying that he didn't want this operation to fall on his feet straight away because somebody's there already doing a speech that could debunk what they're trying to say. And I was kind of thinking maybe this was the guy. Do you know what I mean? So it's interesting, but like I said, you know, they've got trained people all the time, dead convincing. I'm actually surprised that Sucre actually has, like, left. I mean, I expected maybe to come back a little bit, but if he doesn't, you know, that was an interesting way for him to go. Mahomes, again, you know, key player, information. He was in there, he was saying, look, mate, they couldn't kill us in this embassy. You know, imagine, what embassy was it? Was the Indian one, did they say? Imagine it was 3 US citizens being killed within the Indian embassy. Imagine the chaos that would create. Do you know what I mean? They could say possibly that they broke in and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And defended themselves. But, mate, that's a shitstorm that they don't need. And it was clever that he thought of that situation. He knew that nobody was actually going to be at that door. So, mate, he's been a top asset this season. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you've not yet voted for your most likely to dislike characters of the season, please do. It takes 30 seconds. Links in the description. And it's going to be running all the way up till the final episode. It'll stay there, obviously, after the final episode. But if you want to see your results in the final episode, then get it done before it, and then your results of mine will be revealed. Very interesting. Vote open today. So this episode, you know, we did see the green light go ahead to go and kill Lincoln, but he managed to actually move underneath a tree. I don't know if that was coincidental. He obviously looked like he thought something may have gone down because Don and Mahomes and T-Bag was there, obviously scoping the area out. Now, they've seen somebody on the roof and Mahomes has gone up there to challenge him. Now, I always think that if you're the person that's leading the chase, that you're kind of in a position, like, to me, would you rather be the person chasing somebody down or hiding? Now, obviously, if you was in a group, you would rather be like a bunch of policemen chasing after one criminal. But like if it was in a building, for example, would you rather be the defender or the aggressor? You know what I mean? Like, would you rather hide in one place and then just hope that they could pop out and shoot them? Or would you rather be like Mahomes, who's got to run up and down the stairs, he's got to pop around every corner, he's got to kind of show himself? I always feel like he's in the weaker situation. And obviously they were shooting each other. The guy managed to jump away, started running down the stairs, and he was chasing him. It was always going to happen where Lincoln was going to pop up and take him out, and he's obviously cracked him right into the stairs. And I've got to say fair play to the general public for actually reacting to some sort of fighting and gunshots, because someone was screaming that he's got a gun, and you know, everybody started going wild. Police was coming, and you know, the guy tried to run away as well. He got hit off a random dude's car, so like Lincoln and Cole didn't actually kill him this time. And they took, obviously, his cell phone and they're gone. Now, obviously, Lincoln's talked to his mum, X, Y, and Z and all that stuff. And, you know, he's gone after her. He's gone to this embassy. He's gone inside. He wants to try and gather this information. They've been kind of caught themselves, put into a room. Managed to get, like, a little bit of an envelope with this guy's name. And then they've obviously used this to locate him at the airstrip. Now, Michael, he's clever himself, you know. He took out, I can't remember where Michael got this little bit of information from. Do you know his piece of paper as well? He kind of decoded it, I think, last episode to go to one place, and then he's decoded it again in today's episode and figured out it was a location of a car. He's gone to that car, he's opened it up, he's got the briefcase, he's got a phone, he's got a gun, and obviously he's driving. His mum's called, he's answered. She didn't realise that it wasn't the person that she was supposed to. Then Michael's gone to the airport, or whatever you want to call it, gun in there, you know what I mean? Get the plane to land in this location, people are coming, he wants to obviously make contact first. Gonna let Sarah onto the track. She's gone, she's escorted him away, got him in the vehicle, they're driving off, her men's chasing after him, you know, skid, they blocked it, guns to them, get the guy in the car. Lincoln and Cole turned up, sniped, long distance, you know, Mahomes, good shot, all three of them are down. They've gone face to face, brothers, Michael, Lincoln, you know what I mean, against each other, both got different visions of what they want to do, how they want to take the company down. Interesting stuff though, like I was saying about Michael's mum, you know, all season and last season as well, I always kind of like have a little whinge and a moan that people are doing things and they never really reveal the plans, you know what I mean? I never know whether to get behind them or to trust them because they never give me the full picture. But like in this episode when she was talking about obviously selling it and being 50-50, he could be the face, you know, the guy that she was trying to obviously preach it to, and she'll be a silent investor. He's obviously accepted the deal. He was saying that obviously I'll do a speech at the conference, which hopefully is in the next episode, but she was saying that it's so good that it can kind of create instant water, you know what I mean? They can do crops and homes, and they can basically, it sounded beneficial anyway to the world. It sounded like she wanted to improve society and help everybody, and it was so far ahead of all the other countries in the world, like 50 years. And you know, it's interesting because like I said, what she's saying out of her mouth sounds kind of good, but like what she's doing and her actions are all kind of bad, and I don't really know where to kind of stand with her right now. But they've took the guy, you know what I mean? They've got the upper hand on Michael and taken him in there, questioning him. He's spouting lies. Obviously, I'm a teacher, I'm doing this and doing that. Story seems to back up, but obviously they could do a background check. I was saying a minute ago, maybe look into him a little bit more. Obviously, it's not the guy who he says he is, because Michael's there. He's looking through the BlackBerry with Sarah, and they've got loads of emails on the phone. You know, he said that he's never heard of Christina, but Michael said there's about 20 of them. There's also a phone number on there that he's called multiple times that Michael's called, and his mum's answered. And he's saying, mate, you know, surprise, it's not the guy that you want, but I'm going to be in touch, mate. Literally, I'm going to be calling the shots now. And boom, put the phone down. So interesting way to end the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.